MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Eaton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now for Washington, Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. 1 out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Randall.
At the plate, Randall Romero. Scherzer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. Taylor is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. Drury gloves it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting second baseman, Daniel.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Leading up for the Reds, left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's a hit. Their first of the new season.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now, JT Realmuto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. Rendon has it on to first, and there were two down.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Brandon Drury. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. He's set. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! Two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting eighth.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. We'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We played 2-0 Cincinnati. In now, Michael Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and extend this current lead.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Missed with a slider.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a soft liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They're down 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey
Back to the
Votto.
top of the order now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Eaton, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Romero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scherzer against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stage in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Eaton goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
In now for the Reds, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ramirez is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That almost got him. It's a ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rendon becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Eaton. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. His second of the game, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And he fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. Rendon down at third. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Howie Kendrick.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Nationals gone in order. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 36, Sammy Solis.
Ready for another shot now, Randall Romero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Randall Romero.
The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high fly ball out to left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone. And he must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Brendan Drury. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The pitcher, number 49.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He doubled his last time through. Set and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is eaten. And that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
First baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Squared that one up just a little late. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Nats 1. Ready for another chance? Jose Peralta.
Leading up for the Reds, second baseman, Jose Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Eaton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Randall Romero. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Sean Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sean Kelly. Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, and right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
The batter, third baseman,
Brandon Rowe will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
the batter, number 00, shortstop, Yunel.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 12-1. John Lackey is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
John Lackey.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now for Washington, Miguel Montero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So here's the Reds pitcher, John Lackey, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. On the move is Harper, and no one can get there. We'll try it again. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. He went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Matt Adams is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Adams playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded to the right, fielded by Votto, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ground ball for Escobar at shortstop. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. Cincinnati played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Jake Arrieta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, Brandon Drury was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as Cincinnati got the best of the Nationals 12-1. The Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team, as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits, as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-0. The New York Mets got 11 hits overall, as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 3-2. Christian Yelich had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 15-3. The Braves defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team, as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total, as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Boston Red Sox took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one, as they defeated the visiting Yankees 12-4. The Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team, as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team, as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 2-1. The Cleveland Indians bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The Texas Rangers got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Chicago Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game, as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-3. The San Diego Padres picked up 14 hits in total, as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-3. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team, as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits, as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-5. The Giants combined to give up just 5 hits, as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits, as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats, as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. Stephen Piscotty plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, as Oakland pushed past the Angels 13-2. The Astros grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.